what made me a Golden Gloves champion in my community.
Hello, and welcome to the channel. It's Michelle in a movie. Hi, I am Michelle, your host, and we have a great movie review for you today. The title of the movie is Till Death Do Us Part. It was released August 4th, 2023 in movie theaters across the country. The movie is not been rated, but I would say it's got to be around in the vicinity of rated R for all the violence, and there are a couple of gory scenes in this movie, but it is directed by Timothy Woodward Jr. and written by Chad Law. The movie stars Natalie Burns as the bride, Darius, Blain as the groom, Cam Gigandet as the Bestman, and I just want to thank them for casting Orlando Jones in this movie. Oh my God. Do y'all remember, I'm talking to the ladies now, do y'all remember him as Dr. Lee in Drumline? Ooh. Okay, so just so you can understand what you're up against when you're watching this movie, in the beginning it starts off like with this very nice, elegant music for a wedding playing in the background, and you it shows the bride. She's getting ready, getting her hair crimped and ready for the veil, and it shows the bridesmaids getting ready, walking into the church, and the groomsmen are already standing at the altar. And then all of a sudden you start seeing moments where there is uncertainty in the bride's eyes. And then the next thing you know, she keeps going, getting prepared to get married. And then the next scene or so, it shows her looking at this mother. I guess she's a guest, and she's holding a baby. And something about that clicks in the bride, and then the film cuts away to a flashback. Now, this whole film uses quite a bit of flashbacks and cutaways to tell this story. And, that's not necessarily a bad thing, but be strategic about how you use your cutaways, especially. The flashbacks help because otherwise you would not know exactly, well, what is this, all of this violence, and this need to escape the wedding, and what does it have to do with. And I'm telling you right now, without spoiling the end of it, it has to do with some secret assassins university that people who learn how to assassinate public figures and the like, they go to this university train to learn how to be assassins. My beef with this movie is definitely going to be in the writing. Um, there was the groomsmen were particularly too buffoonish. I don't know whether the desire was to bring a little comedy to this or what, but it wasn't all that funny. I felt like the romanticism was a little bit heavy in this one for the type of film that I think this was meant to be. Um, you know, usually that type of romanticism, first of all, I think it was misplaced, okay? I didn't get why was this best man so romantic and so hell bent on saying whatever speech it is that the best man gives at the the reception. But anyway, I felt like it was the romanticism was a little bit too thick. All this dancing, the best man doing all of this dancing, whereas I felt like that was misplaced. It should have really been on the groom in this movie to be doing all that. I mean, if you just gotta have a groomsman that is just totally over the top with romance, it should have been on him and written in such a way so that he comes across as being, truly demented, like a serial killer type demented character. Yeah, it that's the part where it lost me, and I started losing interest. But anyway, um, yeah, it would be definitely in the writing with this one where they lost me. But um, you know, I understand that the combat in the film, they needed to use that to at least keep you sitting there until that hour and 49 minutes was up. Okay, so um, uh, this one would have to be, it is something to do. Okay, it's something to do. Go see it in the matinee. Do not pay, um, you know, whatever that is in your area that's above $20 to see this. But go see it at the matinee, and or wait for it to be released on video, home video, or streaming, whatever you want to call it. Um, yeah. So yeah. So now, if you have liked this movie review, please like and subscribe, and I will see you at the next It's Michelle and a movie review. Have a great weekend.